Hey you all, welcome to Pearls of Eden. I wanted to show you what I've been growing, more wheatgrass. Okay, this wheatgrass is so healthy for you all and I want you to try it. It's very hard to find in the stores, so it's best and it's cheaper to grow it yourself, and it's super easy, you all. You just get wheatberry beans. I get mine from Amazon. For a whole bag, it's like $17 for a big bag of wheat berries. And then you soak them. You rinse them twice a day. I use these jars that they're called sprouting jars because they have the screens. And that way you don't have to take the top off when you're rinsing the beans, the berries. You just put a cup of berries in here. You put water. You empty the water to rinse the beans. You do it again. You empty it. And then you do that for about 48 hours to 60 hours. You do that only twice a day, okay? You double rinse the berries. All right, guys, so here are the bag of wheat berries. I get mine from Amazon. And so I just take 1 cup and I'm gonna put it in my jar. See that? That's what they look like, guys. Guys and dolls, I should say. All right. Then I'm just gonna pour it in there. Where's my other jar? Here we go. And so I'll do the same. I'll get 1 scoop out the bag. See? All right, and then you just fill the jar up with water. And then I'll put my top on. Ooh. And the first go round, I let them soak for about 8 to 9 hours, and then I will double rinse these. Set it over here. I'll do the same. Fill this jar with water. You see that? Okay. Screw it on. Just give it a little, give it a little shake. All right, and as you see, it has the little screen, so when you empty the water out, you don't have to take the top off, and you can just empty the water out. You'll rinse it, then you'll rinse it one more time and empty it out and just let it sit, and that way they'll begin to sprout in about 48 hours. So I'm just gonna first let it sit for 8 to 9 hours, and then after that, you won't keep the water in the jar. You'll just rinse them. So there you have it, and it's a never-ending cycle. I do this all the time. As soon as I get rid of one tray, can you see? As soon as I get rid of one tray, then I start the process again. And I've got wheatgrass growing everywhere because I don't want to be without it. It's that awesome, you all. And when you're out of it, then you have to resort to, let me show you. This stuff. It's called Amazing Grass. This is my backup. I could take it when I'm traveling. And it's really good, but there's nothing better, I wouldn't lie to you, than fresh pressed green wheatgrass juice. It's just more potent and it's more powerful, but this is a second runner-up, okay? All right. Then about on the second day, you're gonna see little white tails on those berries, which tell you it's time for them to be planted in about 1 inch of soil. And then you cover them up in the dark for 24 to 48 hours. Let them just be in the dark. You take the cover off of them and you will see that the grass is beginning to grow. And in about total 8 days, it takes about a total of 8 days, you're here, okay? And now you're able to juice or blend the wheatgrass. And wheatgrass is super healthy for you all. It not only, you know, detoxifies the body, which is wonderful when we think about all of the chemicals, unfortunately, that we consume. Wheatgrass provides lots of energy, you all. It is a beautiful skin enhancer. It allows the skin, it will give you that inner glow from the inside out, because basically you're fueling your body from the inside out. So wheatgrass is amazing for overall health, energy, skin, vitality. A lot of people say that it lowers their cholesterol and blood pressure. So there are so many benefits to taking wheatgrass. I can't even begin to name them all, but I just wanted to share that with you all. Also, right here, you see these plants. I propagated them. I had some outside. This is called the snake plant. I had a whole bunch of them outside. And because it's getting cooler, I said this is the perfect time for me to take from that plant to make a lot of smaller ones. And since we went gardening yesterday and I had all of those little bitty containers, I said, let me put these containers to use. And so I went about splitting up my snake plant so I could have a lot of them, because I love them. They're air purifiers. They're super easy to maintain. You water them maybe once a week, so they're fabulous for low maintenance. And I love to put them all around the house because, once again, certain plants are air purifiers, and we need that, especially in the environment that we live in today. So I just wanted to share that with you all. I'll share some of my taller snake plants so that you all can see what they will eventually look like. And yeah, let me show you. All right, fast forward to the next day. I thought I'd show you all how to actually make the wheatgrass juice. This is my morning routine. I get up, I have my morning devotion, wash my face, get dressed, and then I make my chai latte. It's my replacement for my coffee. We've talked about that before. I love this. I love having something comforting in the morning, like warm, that reminds me of like a coffee latte, but it's much healthier for you. So that's a plus, and it's tasty. So I'm just putting half and half. I'm putting a little bit of the Tazon, or is it Tazon? Tazon chai tea mix, and then I'll put another measure of the almond milk, and it'll just be, half and half. Then I'll do one more cup of milk. This is almond milk, by the way. And then I'm gonna put it in a saucer, and I will warm it up so it's nice and warm and toasty, and it's delicious, you all. I love it. All right, so now I'm taking out the wheatgrass. I put them in my Ziploc bag and wrap them up in paper towels just to keep it fresh and dry. And so now I'm going to begin. I turned on my juicer, and I'm just gonna load it up with the wheatgrass. So I'm just continuing to add wheatgrass. It actually takes a lot. So far I think I've put like 2 bundles of the wheatgrass that I've already chopped up, and I just have a little juice. So this stuff is very potent, and I just think like it's better to make it yourself, because you'll see it's going to take quite a bit of the wheatgrass, at least 3 to 4 bundles of this to make at least 4 ounces, not even 4 ounces, probably like 2 to 3 ounces of juice. So that's just another bundle of the wheatgrass. I think this is like we're on number 2 now. I use the tamper just to push it through. I'm adding more wheatgrass. And I don't know if you can see how much juice is created. Let me see if I can zoom up a bit. So as you see, it's not that much, right? It's about maybe 1.5 ounces right now. And I have used 3 bundles of the wheatgrass. It just goes to show that if you got a shot of wheatgrass at your local health store, I would probably think they've diluted it with water, because it takes a lot of grass to make just about 2 ounces of wheatgrass. And this is why I say it's better to do it yourself at home. Grow your own wheatgrass because you're getting all of the potent, nutrient dense vitamins when you do it yourself, because they're going to cheat you if you go out there in these streets and try to get you a shot of wheatgrass. There's no way they are not diluting it, okay? But I'm not going to dilute mine. I'm not going to put water at all in mine. It's going to be straight up wheatgrass, okay? Straight up, undiluted, 2 ounces of wheatgrass, which is going to give me energy through the roof. So no, it will not be the same if you go out to your local health store and get a shot of wheatgrass. No way. It would be too expensive. So I'm just taking the scraps of all the wheatgrass because it takes a lot of effort for me to make this wheatgrass, to grow it. It takes a lot of grass to make juice, so I don't leave no scraps behind. Everything goes into the juicer, okay? So if you look closely, you can see the residuals from the wheatgrass after it's been juiced, and you can use that for compost. You can use it as an antiseptic. You can use it as a cleanser scrub for your face. Yes, girls, you can use that leftovers. Nothing goes to waste. Everything can be used for benefit. So just saying, you don't have to throw it away. All right, here's the moment. Let's see how many ounces this gives us. All right, so we're talking about 2 ounces. Wow, 2.5 ounces. All of that, you all. All of that grass. I used 4 bundles of grass, you all, and it gave me 2.5 ounces. So just imagine how powerful, how potent this wheatgrass is going to be, okay? So I'm going to pour me a shot, and then of course I made enough for my husband as well. Yep, 1.5 ounces. Ooh. So I'm looking like, what am I going to chase this down with? Because you have to have something. And I just got my cup of water. All right, y'all, cheers. Here goes. Oh my gosh, disgusting. But just remember all the benefits you're getting, okay? Mind over matter. You're going to have glowing skin. You're going to have a nice toned body. You're going to be cleansed from the inside out. Just hold your nose. It's going to be worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Take the wheatgrass. You're going to have brain clarity. It suppresses your appetite. So you're not out here in these streets starving, eating everything. It's going to cleanse your palate. So you'll have a taste for nutritious food. I know. Keep together, girl. Keep together. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm okay. You know what we do, health is wealth. So now I'm just giving my husband, pouring him a shot, because sharing is caring. I don't want him to miss out on all of this goodness. So I put that to the side for him, and that's a wrap, y'all. So now I'm just going to take the machine apart. Super easy to clean this juicer. I love it. I'm going to soak it in some water and come back and clean it. And that's it, y'all. Now I am ready to do part 2 of my devotion. This is the time where I get back in the Word. I get a word. I pray over my children. And yeah, takes me about 15-20 minutes, if I'm honest. I set aside just to do this in the morning so I can have time to juice, because I rather take wheatgrass fresh. I don't like it to sit overnight because, honey, it's bad enough when it's fresh, okay? I don't need it sitting overnight, okay? That's just a personal thing for me. All right, y'all. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit, just wiping the counters down, putting my milk and things away. Oh, that's right. I better check on my chai latte that is on the stove. Now, this is my favorite part of the morning because I love just sitting down doing my devotions with a warm cup of chai latte. Oh, it's so good, you all. It's made with black tea, cinnamon, almond milk, and I buy the base already pre-made. Oh, that's collagen, you all. I'm just putting a scoop of collagen. Ladies, we got to have our collagen, right? Men too. It's good for our bones, all right? So I am getting my pot of chai tea that's been marinating on the stove. And I'm going to pour it into my Yeti cup, and it just keeps it nice and toasty and warm throughout the morning. Ooh, look at that steam, girl. Get that steam on your face. Y'all know, ladies, that steam, it's so good, but yes. All right. So I've got my latte ready to go, and I'm just stirring in the collagen and mixing it all together. And then I'm going to head downstairs and finish my prayer time. Woo, let's go. Hey you all, so I wanted to kind of close the video. It's so busy in the mornings that I got a lot going on, but I didn't want to just end the video abruptly. A warning though I do have about the wheatgrass juice is take it slow. If it is your first time consuming wheatgrass juice, do just maybe an ounce and build your way up to maybe an ounce and a half and then 2 ounces, because it is a cleanser. It is a detoxifier. So a lot of times people can feel like slightly a headache. They can feel like nauseous, and it's doing its job. It's a cleanup. It's a cleanser. So remember, start slow. If you all want more health videos, how I start my morning, like a morning routine, started off with the wheatgrass juice. Well, really, I started off with devotion, then I make my wheatgrass juice, and then I prepare for my day. If you are interested in like a morning routine that will help kind of inspire you, then I will definitely load that up for you. Just let me know if that's something you're interested in. I don't want to go making videos and it's like, I ain't asked for that. I'm not interested in that. So I am learning to ask before I do. So that's it, you all. I'll see you soon. Again, subscribe to my Rumble channel. It's going to be in the description box because I am uploading that Ali Carter video that you do not want to miss. But I'm going to upload it to Rumble. Kate, upload it to these YouTube streets because y'all already know. All right, guys, I love you. I'll also put the link to this morning's prophetic teaching. It's not that long, or I go into the number 69. I go into how to identify an idol. I talk about great grace, where we're going to see the divine intervention in God and man, and God and man's affairs. I believe we're about to see that. And as I was driving, the Lord showed me 6:59. I looked right up at 6:59, and I was playing Pour Out Your Spirit. Now, y'all, sorry, I've been cutting out all morning, but I was saying that 6:59 is what I saw. I looked at, and the song that was playing was Pour Out Your Spirit. I love that song. It had the lion, and it was just so beautiful. But God's just reminding me, he's just showing me that I'm about to show my grace, divine grace. I'm about to step into the affairs of man. 6 represents the number of man, 9 represents divine intervention, and I believe with all my heart, we're about to see divine intervention. And I just want to encourage you, especially in the next coming days. Man plans a plan, but God plans a plan. And we have to understand that anything that is wicked, God will always use to our good. His grace, we're going to see it in this season. He's going to step into the affairs of man. Really, that's what 2024 has been all about. Remember, I said that we were partnering with God, that we were going to see such a great manifestation of God's glory, because this was a year where we were truly partnering with God. We were going to see the face of the lion. Do y'all remember that word? The face of the lion and man, because he's going to be operating through his people in such a divine way. He's stepping into the affairs of man. This has been all year, but we're really going to see it very soon. All right, you all, I love you to life. Have a beautiful day. Look for the Ali Carter video on Rumble. I'm going to put my Rumble information in the description box.